All right, what's good, y'all? Man, tonight's going to be a long night. I'm cooking, washing clothes, trying to get things together for tomorrow because actually I'm starting a new job. I was doing a job going back to 9 to 5, and it was the experience for me where I really hadn't been back in 8 years, and I had some issues. I was doing well, but I just think issues between my craft, trying to get back into that uh, line of work, and then adjusted to 9 to 5. But again, as I said, that I was struggling, and I ended up getting terminated. I got terminated on the 4th. What's the day? The day is the 14th, and I'm back to work now, and I'm very, very lucky and blessed to be able to be back to work. To where, and what I may do is I may try to do my little side business, like part time. Maybe I'll give you more in-depth story about that. So I'm gonna give praise tonight. Excuse me. As you come in or you look at the video, consider subscribing. Leave your comments. Let me know if I missed anything, if I left anything out of the video. All right. And also throw up the likes if you like this content. Okay. Thank you for your time, by the way. All right. So again, we're going to talk about Ray J and maybe a little bit about Diddy. But as I said, though, folks, this is a bad time right now. This is a time where I believe that Hollywood, the entire entertainment industry, be it sports, acting, and singing, and anybody that I guess spinoffs type of work is in jeopardy. Okay, be it if you're a victim or you are an accomplice. Okay, and Diddy is just a pawn in the game. All right, he's like the fall guy, and this guy is done. It's like nobody really wants to deal with Diddy, even if he does beat the case. But it's getting to where you have a lot of people outside of that, okay, that doesn't really want to be affiliated with people that were on that guest list that went to those parties. They don't want to, I don't know, like even be attached to either one, okay? So I think that they're going to be more careful about screening and who they involve themselves with, okay? Because really, in the end of the day, it's all about upholding the reputation. Give me a second here, because I got something in my pressure cooker here. All right, I'm good now. Okay, so that being said, all right, this is what I think is going on with Ray J. All right, that I don't know if he got caught up or what. Okay, but right now, this guy has gotten targeted all of a sudden. As you know, that he went. Part of it is his fault. Went running his mouth about what happened at those parties and all that. Okay, end up getting into it with Diddy's sons and all that. And again, now he's like the common denominator, where I think that he's a candidate on one of the celebrities who can potentially crack. Okay, I think this is what, particularly like the government or maybe the public, from the public courts are trying to find. Okay, they're trying to find the weakest link that's going to crack. All right. So Ray J, he had a lot of success back probably in the 2000s. Got caught up with that Kim Kardashian thing. I mean, I thought he was the man. You know what I'm saying? The deal with her and dump her or whatever. Okay, because those girls have absolutely no talent. Okay, I know he had some things going on with his marriage and his wife, or he left his wife and all that. but could have been maybe because his wife maybe feel as though he's bi. So let's talk about that. And there's nothing to disrespect like the four-letter community or anything like that, okay? Because you have your rights like anybody else. So I want to throw that disclaimer out there. You got a right to live, breathe, eat, work, okay? But I'm talking about Ray J in this situation and being in that industry, and if you're going to be in there for a long time, particularly if you're going to be coming up the ladders of relevance, there's certain rituals you're going to have to do, be it, sacrifice, or you're going to probably end up doing some stuff, you may have to either bend over or you may end up having to give up some bodies. You may end up having just to walk the straight line or you're on your own. Okay? Or you're on your own. So those are the venerations that you're going to have to do. All right, you can look that up. Look that up for yourself. So this is an interview with Nicki Minaj that they've done. Okay, probably part of this screening process where initially I think they talked about business, and Nicki Minaj is trying to sign on, a major deal, trying to bring on talent, like be it the singing or they're getting into fashion or whatever with Ray J. I don't know if she's trying to bring him on or what. Maybe it looks like maybe she was trying to, from the interview, she was trying to consider that. But I think that she wanted to screen him and ask some questions. I don't know if she was sent to do this or what, because you really can't tell what side these people are working for. But she wanted to see if if he was involved like in a fight and all that, with them boys, those Combs sons, which he wasn't. I don't think he was. There was a standoff and it was broken up quickly. Okay. And then other questions are like, I think, from my observation, she's trying to fill Ray J out. Okay. To try to talk about what happened at those parties or whatever. Okay. And Ray J, turned out to be, have a business, a broadcasting business dealing with the four-letter community and so forth. And he said that he knew a lot of people that he was friends with and, talking to and rubbing shoulders and all that. But the $1 million question was, does he like women? Does he enjoy having the sex with women, and so forth? Okay. And the answers that he gave her was something to the effect is like, yeah, but, I also want to talk to, and it's kind of like if you listen to the video yourself, and I think that she was probably scratching her head and be like, okay, but you like what? Okay. You be the judge. All right. Because she's starting to think, and if you look at that video too, maybe does he have some type of like bi-curious interest? Okay. But he was teeter-tottering away around the answers that she was trying to give, administer him about his sexual orientation. And I think she was like, in so many words, it's like, dude, you're bi-curious, dude. Just come clean. And what I'm thinking Ray J wants to try to do is get somebody, one of those celebrities, to talk, about what happened, because we already got a lot of testimonies from people outside of the industry that tried to contract on with Diddy. Okay. But again, somebody has to come clean. Somebody has to come out of the closet. But people are afraid to, because if they do, number one, somebody's going to come out missing. Number two, okay, then any celebrity that went to those parties, particularly if they had their name on that list, their names on that list, they're automatically going to be a suspect if somebody was violated, if there was children involved and so forth, okay? To correlate, that information is going to, again, be tied into what those victims were saying, okay? Needless to say, the tapes, because the FBI is watching, okay? And I believe that they are, once again, developing a profile of if any celebrity is going to talk to see if they could be the type that would do any of those allegations that Diddy's doing, or any, if their name would come up or whatever from these victims. All right. So that's going to help the case. And this is the reason why I believe, one of the reasons why a lot of celebrities are remaining quiet. In fact, it's my understanding that a lot of celebrities are paying off these victims and want to just get it out of the way. Okay. But I believe that as time goes on, somebody's going to crack. Okay. Why? Because Americans, they love to talk, between talking and social media. Okay. And if they don't do it, they're probably going to end up finding a family member, okay, or a friend, all right, somebody that's connected very close, that's going to end up talking, okay? Because I know that the federal government, they have their ways, okay, law enforcement, of getting people to talk, okay? They could offer them money, offer them, time off, especially if they got pinched for something, all right? They could end up saying something, okay, and maybe they could have another family member as a witness, all right, just to get to take that offer, okay. Next thing you know, you got everybody coming after that celebrity. Next thing you know, that they're telling each other, because they could probably, the government could probably ask questions. For example, well, who else was involved with it? This person or whatever. Well, I wasn't there. This person was with me. Next thing you know, they're coming after that person, and that other person going to say something about somebody else. You see what I'm saying? It's going to all be a domino effect. It's like you piling up a pile of dominoes, and one fall, and then you have a whole bunch of fall or whatever. You got a big, it's imploding. The whole set is imploding from the inside out. That's what's going to happen with the entertainment industry as time goes on. I can guarantee you. Okay? And this threat with Pastor Jamal Bryant, false prophet, that I think that he went and confessed, okay, and he's afraid of this information being put out, okay, which I understand is supposed to be put out today, 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay. So I think everybody's on high alert right now or whatever, okay, and you got some very, very important people, billionaires or whatever, that allegedly politicians that were at these parties, allegedly, participating in it. So let me know what you think. So you got some information, you figure it out the rest for yourself. Look at the interview, and you be the judge. Okay? But I think the stuff that I just told you, I think that's what's going to happen in the end of the day. Okay? Let people keep on talking. Let Ray J keep on talking, okay? With his little talk show, so he can get a check, All right? Then something's going to come out. I guarantee you. All right, that's it. That's going to conclude my time. Thank you for watching the video there. All right, and you know what to do. Cash App, $Winston Spivey if you want to donate.